You could buy ready-made tree hardware from a great company like Treehouse Supplies or others, and I've done that. But as you may have noticed from projects past, I enjoy making things myself if I can. Among other advantages, it gives you the option of making things that are totally custom for whatever it is your needs are. And there's an element of originality to it, so, your treehouse doesn't look like McTreehouse. And it's a perfect use for little cutoffs and remnants that you have from other projects, such as I have here. Oh look, another cute I-beam. If you know, you know. My first thought was to use some cut-off pieces of angle, but the wooden beams don't fit in there properly because of that radiused corner. So then I thought, well, I'll just fab every single one of these braces. I guess it'll be 4 total. And so I fit those up and I was about to fab them, but then I was like, well, this is dumb. Why not just relieve the inside corner so that the beam fits in there properly? So that's what I did and saved myself a metric buttload of time. I almost did a lot of something for a lot of nothing. There are those that say, well, you could just make this out of wood. And yes, that's true. I mean, I could make it out of ceramic or plastic or carbon fiber for that matter. But I like making things out of steel. And I love especially things made out of combinations of wood and steel, or wood and some other metal. And so that's what I've chosen to do here. Steel is obviously a very long-lasting material. And I find that it creates an interesting challenge, and it's a bit different. I like to be different. I don't like to be like everybody else. I want to be original. Sometimes your quest for originality results in something ridiculous. That just comes with the territory. But other times, it results in something that is actually original. I like it, and my kids are going to love it too, I think. Actually, kids, in the end, don't really care. They just want something to play on. You buy a great toy for the kids, and they end up being more interested in the box the toy came in. I choose the flux core process for the welds here, and I'm using dual shield flux core, so the type of flux core wire that requires shielding gas. I use 045 wire in this case, so the settings are about 25 volts and 300 wire feed speed. And that's my basic setting, and if, depending on how it welds, depending on how it's welding at the time, I just kind of adjust from there. I might go higher in voltage, might go a little lower depending on the position. If it's vertical, I might go lower. In the previous video, I got some comments along the lines of, good grief, what is this, a treehouse for elephants? There's a your mom is so fat joke in here somewhere. You know it, and I know it. And of course, the obvious answer is, I don't know, maybe. You never know what the future might bring. There might be an elephant or two in my future. How can I know for sure? Best to be prepared, as my Cub Scout troop leader always used to say. Or at least I think that's what she said. It's hard to say. She was always going on about something or other. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.